Hello there and welcome back to my series from GetExBoyfriendBackFast.info, the informative YouTube video series on helping women get back together with their ex-boyfriends. We're laying down here some honest and very simple tips and strategies that women can follow in a step-by-step manner to get back with the one they love. No tricks, no garbage information, just very simple advice that you can follow through my entire video series. You can go over and check out my channel. You'll find that there is a lot more than just this video on everything you'll need to know to get back with your ex-boyfriend. Now, one of the most frustrating things about a breakup is the lack of communication. You want your ex-boyfriend to sit down and talk. You feel that if he would just talk to you, it would be easy to work out your differences. This is why you should use the most effective tactic to get your ex-boyfriend to call you. It works every time. The biggest mistake you can make if you expect your ex-boyfriend to call you is to be constantly trying to contact him. Calling him several times a day, sending emails and text messages will not make him want to call you. But it will make him resolve not to ever speak to you again. This is especially true if the breakup was caused by your ex-boyfriend feeling he was smothered. If this was the case, or if it was something entirely different, either way, you cannot force your ex-boyfriend to call you. So take a break, get your emotions under control, and let him have some time to think. Time and distance is the best thing you can give him right now. He might be avoiding you for several reasons. Your ex-boyfriend might feel that any contact with you would just start another argument. On the other hand, he might have found himself falling too deeply in love with you and got scared. Whatever the reason, your best way of getting your ex back is to leave him alone. You have to give him time to miss you and feel the breakup was a mistake. When you want your ex-boyfriend to call you, there is one way that is almost forgotten, but it works every time. The fact that it is hardly used anymore is what makes it so effective. With a phone call, you can usually check to see whether you want to take the call or not, with caller ID. This might be why your phone calls go unanswered. Email can be easily deleted without being read. But there is still one way to communicate that is very effective. It's the good old handwritten letter. Wow, you wouldn't have thought of that anymore, would you? A letter almost always gets opened and read. It's the fact that it's so rarely used that will spark your ex-boyfriend's curiosity. That is why it's the most effective tactic to get him to call you. Your letter needs to be short and to the point. Do not go into any lengthy explanations and do not beg. Just tell your ex-boyfriend that you're sorry for your part in the breakup. Do not tell him you love him or would do anything to have him back. Just end the letter by saying that if he ever feels like talking, he's welcome to call. That will be the most effective tactic to get him to call you. Now, of course, getting back an ex-boyfriend is not quite as easy as the tips that have been outlined in this article. There are a lot of details and a lot of pitfalls along the way, even if you understand the basic premise that I outline in my video series. Things like not calling him too early, not begging him, not looking desperate, giving him his space. These are all great first steps towards understanding how to get him back, but there are still so many ways you could fail along the road by not mastering the specific step-by-step strategies which you will need to get an ex-boyfriend back. There is just still so much more to learn. So if you're interested, click the link below this video, GetExBoyfriendBackFast.info. It's also displayed at the bottom of the screen here. And you'll be able to learn, and in fact gain immediate access to a lot more knowledge that can possibly be covered in these videos. You know, YouTube has a 15-minute limit per video here. You'll learn details such as how to even know if you have a chance of getting back together with him in the first place. And then there's the call back and the breakup letter. These kinds of details are simply critical. The basic strategies outlined here will get you at least probably to the callback stage. However, what to actually do during the callback itself? Well, you can learn the step-by-step approach. Exactly what to say and do to get your ex to come crawling back to you. But of course, one wrong move, one wrong sentence during the callback, and it can all blow up in your face. The same goes for the breakup letter. You'll also be able to learn. There is just even so much more than what I can put onto this slide, what you'll be able to learn by clicking on the link below. There's the awesome power of one word. You can discover the one word that will completely change the dynamic between you and your ex. Among other things, I think one of the most important things is the ex-boyfriend guru, the ex-boyfriend guru resource, provided at the link below. It can also help you to learn how to let go of those toxic emotions, because these feelings of regret and despair aren't helping you get anywhere with your ex-boyfriend, and you have to learn how to get rid of them as soon as possible. And there's just so much more than I could ever mention here, available at the resource below, getexboyfriendbackfast.info. Check it out for yourself. As well, if you feel like it, you can check out my YouTube channel, Ex-Boyfriend Master, where I have a large collection of videos similar to this one, outlaying numerous basic strategies towards getting back with an ex-boyfriend. And finally, if you found this video or any of the others in my series useful, please give me a thumbs up on YouTube. This will make it easier for other women in a similar situation as you to find this information that they are so desperately searching for right now. Because when it comes down to it, it's really tragic that women cannot get back together with their ex-boyfriends and couples cannot be happily reunited just due to a lack of basic knowledge and information on the psychological aspects of relationships. So I'll leave you with that, and check back often on my YouTube channel for updated videos in the series. And always remember that you can do it. You absolutely can do it. There is nothing stopping you from getting back with your ex-boyfriend except your own motivation and willingness to take action now. So if you're really serious about getting back together with your ex-boyfriend, click the link below now and get started on your path to future happiness with him. So all the best of luck, and keep tuned for future videos. Bye for now.